I wonder if you've ever asked yourself, am I depressed or am I in autistic burnout or neurological collapse? This video is for you if you have. Hi, I'm Jade, I'm a private psychotherapist, I'm autistic, and I also run Planet Pure, a space where I help autistic people begin to understand themselves rather than continue to blame themselves. So I have lived experience of both. Obviously, being a psychotherapist also means that I've helped many people work through these things and differentiate between these things. And they are different, but no one ever really explicitly teaches the difference. And unless you're obsessed like me with decoding things, it's actually really hard to tell whether you're feeling one, whether you're feeling both, or possibly mistaking one for the other. So what I've noticed is when you're in neurological collapse, it's like every time you try to approach life in a kind of typical fashion, it's like you're being hit and struck down by an iron fist. Your body just shuts down. There is no pushing through that. There is no mindset that fixes that because it's a capacity issue. And for me personally, that shows up very physically. Like you are when you are extremely bedridden ill. I had really bad brain fog. I had higher sensory sensitivities than normal. I had skill regression, migraines, memory issues, feeling like a dead weight. And I almost have to bring myself back to basics. Have I eaten? Have I had water? Do I need to lie down? Is something too much? Is it too bright? Do I need to reduce my sensory input? I almost have to take care of myself at the most fundamental level of being human, which can be really hard in a hustle culture society. But it works, and it works for me, and it's worked for my clients. You almost have to take care of yourself like you are a baby, because anything beyond that, your system just will not be able to hold. But when I'm depressed, it's completely different. It's so hard to describe, but it's like I'm floating so far back somewhere in my mind, completely inaccessible, like an astronaut untethered out there somewhere. And I know I've said this before, but this is why I hate generic advice for depression. It's not low mood. You can't just go for a walk because you might be forced to go outside, but you're not actually there. You're not present. You're not connected. You're not even connected to yourself inside yourself. There is no joy. There is no meaning to life. It's not I can't. It's so far past that. It's hopelessness. And hopelessness is one of the worst feelings. And from the outside, these two things can look the same. People think that you've stopped doing things. You've pulled back. You're not functioning at the same level. But underneath, one is a capacity problem and the other one is a connection and a hope problem. And sometimes they don't show up separately. You can burn out first, push yourself past your limits for too long, and eventually that turns into, I don't get to be true to myself or my needs or my truest self, so what is the point? Or you can be disconnected from yourself for so long that your system just does not have what it needs anymore. And your capacity baseline changes, so you're more susceptible to a crash. So you end up in this place where you don't have the capacity and then you also don't have the connection and you begin to lose hope. And that's why it can be really hard to untangle, because ultimately what you're trying to work out is, do I need to strip it back and attend to my basic needs without additional demands? Or do I need to find out why I've lost my relationship to myself and my relationship to hope and my relationship to others? And sometimes you're grappling with both.